Hey, thank you so much for interest in this landing page audit. My name is David, and I've done over 50 of these, I believe, so far. So yeah, he's about what's gonna happen. So I'll just share my screen, and we'll go together through your landing page real quick. And what I'll focus on, let me just move myself here first. What I'll focus on is I'll try to find the biggest, I would say, conversion leaks, or like overall how to structure your website so it converts better, how to improve your social proof, and how to really set up a hero section that focuses on the clear benefits that comes from your product. All right, so here we have the website, opengolf.club. Let's just quickly scroll through it. There's some problems I think I immediately see. Let me also refresh it. So first of all, I will bump up the contrast ratio of these. I am more than sure that we can actually run the check. I'm more than sure that these are not contrast friendly. They look pretty light. So when I do here color, I do this, I check this here. It's sort of it's in the ratio, but you could like bump this up a bit so it changes these check marks. You have double check marks there. So I would maybe consider this. Those the immediate thing I noticed, by the way. Overall, I like the idea. I really like the product, but I wouldn't push that much the app view at first, because when I first looked at it, I thought it's it was really hard to tell. It was really hard to tell what you do by looking at a screenshot, because it was only text is everywhere. You don't have any photos or anything. This H1 though, find open golf competitions across Ireland. I think this H1, this title is really good. All upcoming open competitions across Ireland in one place is also fine. But you don't see it here, or at least I don't. So then I scroll down a bit, and you have this masterpiece right here. You have upcoming opens, and then you have some filters there, then you have explore courses, and then I clicked, I think it was here, let's see. Yeah, this thing right here. Like this is something I would immediately just copy paste onto your hero section, like under it. Because this is what just immediately grabs my attention, and something this is the product, like this is the core offer, right? So you can skim through different competitions, and you also have their courses. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, like you can have, what you can really do is that you can really have, I would totally disregard that. I would have a centralized H1 with the subheading, and then you would have the actual filter, and then right here I would just list all of those either competitions or courses. You can have few filters there, to toggle between competitions and courses. And then with some nice background, people will pretty much get the idea like immediately what is it for. Because you don't want them to spend time figuring out what is this product about. You don't want your users or visitors spend a lot of time like getting the actual idea. No. What you want them to do is to see, oh, nice, here's a new competition. Let's check it out. Oh, nice, this course. I didn't know about this course we have in my town. You want to immediately give them the action, the good stuff. Because you already display it like right here. You already display it under your competitions, courses. And I'm just afraid it's too hidden. Like from this view, from the hero section view, I don't really get that I have an ability to go through the whole library of courses. Like this is awesome, this is beautiful, like this is more than enough for MVP. This is more than enough, this sort of UI. So yeah, just think of Airbnb. I wouldn't be too afraid to use Airbnb as an example. And I would just do something similar. I'm not saying like copy them, no, but you see how they have the search bar at the top? Like they give you immediately the good stuff. And I believe this is something you should you should do as well. So give them good stuff. And then under that, you can have, few screens from your app. You can definitely have a section that explains more in depth, exactly this. You already have that. Like this screen is the same as this screen, which you shouldn't do, by the way. Like you shouldn't have two same screens under each other. Just use different ones, show them what is actually possible with the app. And by the way, for these screens, I would also recommend adding more, so you can have some that overlaps right here. Then you can have a section that goes maybe more into details. Like what are the actual benefits? Like I'm missing here. What are the actual benefits? Why should I use your services? And why should I trust you actually to get the app? So maybe you can have like the very classic section. Let's say this is the section, so you have the title, then you have subtitle, then you have one image of a golf course, and then since it's an app, you would need to add like these little floating elements to just overall boost the tech-y look. So imagine there's a photo, and you have maybe there's some course graphic, maybe here you have some chart, and right here you have anything else related to the product. The other thing that is missing here is numbers or social proof. All right, so right here, I am not sure if this is an MVP phase or if you already have some users, or what are how many courses you have. Like you mentioned, I believe it's right here. Yeah, right here you mentioned how many courses you have, but I wouldn't be too afraid to put it here. Like find open golf. If we say courses, so find 80 plus open golf competitions, or find 100 plus courses, just give them, tell users that, oh shit, we have shit ton of stuff you can do here. Like this is the library, this is the place where you can find everything. By the way, how it works, great stuff. I'm a really big fan of how it works. Maybe I would consider pushing it a bit more towards the app, because this is the good stuff. Like it tells them exactly what to do. I would consider maybe also adding few photos above that. It's just because it helps with getting the idea of what you actually do. Then you have what is this? This seems to be the same as how it works. So I would fix that. If you have more about open golf, this I suppose this is work in progress. But yeah, if you want to update that, again, use a lot of photos, a lot of app screenshots. You can combine them both. You have a photo of a course, and then you have a few floating elements around. Something that looks nice. And then you have the section right here. This is good. You have why it exists. So this should be part of the homepage, definitely. Like you need to tell them why your product. Because overall, if you think about it, people say that you have 3 to 5, I would say, seconds to get convinced, let's say. So you have 3 to 5 seconds to really show them why should they stay. So you need to answer really quickly within those 3 seconds. Who is this for? What problems it solve? And what to do next, So for what to do next, you have, by the way, 3 different call to actions, which I'm not sure if it's actually good. I just noticed that. The main section here, it says get the app, and then right here we have view upcoming courses, browse courses, view upcoming opens and browse courses. This should be standardized. So, but I think if you actually revert this, and if you actually have the structure we just discussed, so you would have the library right under that, you wouldn't need to do view upcoming courses because you would already have those courses there. People would immediately see it. So then you can have the button there to get the app. All right. So yeah, I hope it makes sense. I tried to sketch it with AI. So don't look at the text really. It's made by the AI, but this is the idea I had. It's not ideal, but it's just the direction that I recommend experimenting with. So you can have here, you don't have to do dates here. You can do the courses and opens. But like, you see what I mean? Like if I see this and I immediately see those upcoming opens or upcoming courses or whatever you want to do, it immediately gets me hooked. Like, oh, this is it. This is exactly what I came for. It's right here, right there. And then you can have the, get the button like right under these or like under these. This is the H1. So this should be your main claim, like what it is for. And then this is the subheadline, which should be like why you build this, or like, who is this for, let's say. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think, and bye bye.